show you the 6-drawer dresser and some adjustments that you can make to customize how high your television is above the unit itself. The unit does come with this wireless remote control. However, we've also included, just inside here, a wired version, which is what you're going to need to adjust the height. Here we have a 58-inch diagonally measured Sharp television that has a total height of 32 inches. You can see, however, that there is at least 6 or 8 inches of space between the top of this and the bottom of the television. To adjust that, I have some pictures that I'll include. In the bottom right-hand corner where the wire is coming out, there are 2 buttons, a red button and a black button. The red button is for the upper adjustment. So what we're going to do is, just on this wired remote, I'm going to go ahead and push the down button to bring the television just below the height that I want it. So I'm going to bring your camera down a little bit. Okay, so you can see the television is obviously a little bit too low there. So what I want to do is I want to bring this television up to where it's just level with the counter, just for the sake of argument. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is with my right hand down here, I'll be holding the red button, which is directly next to where the power cord comes out. I'm just going to hold that in, and I'm going to simply push the up button, and when I've got the television to the height that I want, I release it, and my new threshold is set. So I'll push down to bring it down below, and I'll push the up button just one time, and you can see that it's now set at its new threshold. In this video, we're showing the lower threshold adjustment for the 6-drawer dresser, TV lift, specifically how far down this top will go. We have a 58-inch Sharp diagonally measured television. You can see it has a very thin border around it. This has a total height of 32 inches. Inside of this cavity is around 35. However, in the center of the cavity where the lift is, there's a little diagonal foot that comes out. Imagine a woman wearing a high-heeled shoe. You've got the shoe portion sticking out at the bottom, which takes up the bottom a couple of inches. So depending on how far your television comes out, we know 32 inches will work just fine. Larger than that, definitely want to take that measurement and make sure it's going to fit and not crush your television. You can make adjustments on the television height on the lift as well as you're attaching it if your television has the mounting bracket in a different direction. However, in order to set this up, we're going to come over here. You have this included wired remote, which will come inside of the dresser on the top. You can't use the wireless remote to do this setting. You must use the wired remote. Down at the bottom, if you can come around here, where the cord comes out, there are 2 buttons, a black button and a red button. For this particular adjustment, we're going to use the black button to adjust the bottom threshold. So I'm going to go ahead and click down, and the television lift is going to start going down to the bottom. What can happen in shipment, or as you hang your heavy TV on there, how far down it goes could adjust slightly. We're talking about, fractions of an inch. So this down threshold can be adjusted by holding the black button and by holding the down button until it comes exactly where we want it. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this all the way down. Okay, so there it's sitting. So I'm going to bring it up about 2 inches just to demonstrate how to do this. I'm going to hold the black button with my right hand, and now I'm going to hit down until it just nestles, and I'm going to let go. Now it's even, it's flush, and I've got it exactly where I want. I'm going to go ahead and hit the up button, hit the down again, and it's going to come and set exactly where it needs to be.
Okay, so here's an example of what can happen during shipping. The connection between the 2 parts of the top are not very snug or tight and may even be a little bit out of alignment. Just due to long haul shipping, vibrations can cause that. So what we're going to do is show you now how to adjust it. Okay, so here we show the lift has been fully extended, and this lift section, this top part is mounted, this top part here is mounted to this piece of plywood and you have 4 bolts or screws holding it in place. And all you would have to do is simply loosen these screws, and you can slide it side to side or backwards or forwards as needed. We do recommend that you just make very, very micro adjustments. Don't do anything too dramatic, because you don't want to damage the top when you're bringing it down. But yeah, that's a way of adjusting the top portion and aligning it with the bottom portion.